Hello, YouTube fam. It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, the channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Fam, you know what? Nintendo has done it again. They have overhyped the console, man. Have everybody out here looking to buy it, looking to own one, adding it to their collection, man. And you know what they did? They don't have enough of supply for the demand. And again, you create the hype and you go from there. But you know what? GameStop already sold out of the pre-orders, especially the one with that expensive ass Mario Kart with it. Mario Kart almost $100, bro. What are we doing? People talking about, man, you know what? The Switch 2 is better than the Switch 1. It's backwards compatible. You can play the Switch 1 games. You got a larger screen, magnetic Joy-Cons. The graphics are a hell of a lot better. Okay, I get all that. I get that. But the problem that I have, and I look at is, damn, $450. Some bundles go for damn near $600. On eBay, they already want damn near a G for it. Come on, man, what are we doing? Dude, I am so tired. Now Nintendo talking about it may be delays. If you ordered yours from like Target, Walmart, or GameStop, you might get yours on, the day that they're supposed to drop, if you already pre-ordered. But for those people who ordered through Nintendo, your shit may not come on time. And we forget all of this stuff is going on with tariffs, and this stuff is being shipped from overseas. If this stuff is not sitting in a warehouse here already, that's your problem. And I'm looking at it just like this, man. $450 up to $500 or $600. If one game is damn near $100, 5 games, that's like $500 damn dollars. You bought the console already. What are we doing? We're rewarding these people for just treating us like ish. They study raising the prices and we're not saying anything. We study putting up with it. Why? Why are we study letting them make an ass out of us, man? We deserve better. We're spending our hard-earned money and people like, man, you know what? You snooze, you lose. No, it ain't that. Dude, this shit should be readily available. Come on, now. If you telling me you made 1 million consoles, right, and your demand was 1 million people, shit, a real person with real common sense, because they had issues last time. I have 1.5 million or 2 million available for people to get. Because you going to have those stragglers right after they come out. People still going to be on YouTube saying how great it is. And guess what? You're going to take your monkey ass out there and want to buy one. And that's what's going to happen. But they're making it hard. They're telling you about all the lunch games and all of that and this and that. Why is stuff so overly priced right now? Right now when shit is going left, they going right on full steam. We're going to raise the prices. We're going to make the system higher, harder to get. You see what PlayStation 5 did with that shit? People just gave up. They were like, now you can find a damn PlayStation 5 in Walgreens, bro. I'm serious. You can find them any damn where now. You couldn't used to find a PlayStation 5 at GameStop, Target, or Walmart. Walmart and Target said, we don't carry that because there's too many issues with it. People start fights outside or try to rob you for it. Dude, now you got them all up in the store. Because guess what? Nobody gives a shit no more. Once people stop caring, that's when stuff really start changing. And you know what? We got to start sending a message to these damn companies. You got to act right. You got to treat us right. We're the ones spending our money. And again, I say it over and over again, we're working hard as hell for this money. These are luxuries to us. Then all of a sudden, you get the damn item and it's half-assed and they complaining. And you know what? I don't want to be the first one with this because usually with these new consoles and things like that, there's a lot of kinks that need to be worked out. A lot of bugs with those first-time consoles, man, that you need to really sit down and really pay attention to. That's what I'm talking about. We really need to pay attention, man. We want to be the first one to get on YouTube and say, I got mine. And see, this is what I'm doing. I already looked at a few people who were like, I got mine coming. I ordered mine through GameStop, man. I know my shit coming. GameStop got more issues than any damn body. Company closing more stores than any damn thing. Dude, and you sitting here looking around like shit is really what it's supposed to be, man? Come on. Make it make sense. Make it make sense for the world. Make me Make it make sense, bro, because I see a lot of y'all not thinking about this. A lot of people are just thinking, well, they're doing what they need to do, and what we need to do is, if we're going to buy it, either conform or just stop talking. Get on a pod, sit on a pod and get off. Bro, you know what? I'm tired of that mentality. I'm tired of us thinking that shit don't supposed to work right. Like, we wrong for having standards, bro. We shouldn't be wrong for having standards. Damn it. They should be over there listening to us saying that, hey, they want this, they want, 3 Joy-Cons, well, they magnetic. That's a good thing that they're magnetic. But you know what? I did like the way how they slipped on. Because the magnetic shit, sometimes the magnets wear out, bro. That's real life. This is real shit. And the thing is, bro, what if, when they stuck on there, they stuck on there. But with magnets, sometimes shit fall off. You don't even know it's gone. Bro, I'm looking at all of this, man. And people are swearing by this. Like they already got opportunity to play it, got opportunity to use it, man. I'm looking at it just like this. We need to do what we need to do and move it on, man. Right now, the shit is where it's at, and nobody's paying attention, man. We need to bring ourselves up to the next level and make it make sense. We need to keep pushing, and we need to motivate ourselves to really call out these companies, man. Because that's what this is right now. They on bullshit, and we letting them continue to be on bullshit. Man, again, Switch 2 sounds good in theory, but you know what? I need more from them. I need them to understand that I got issues, man, with what they doing and how we feeling about stuff, man. My head is not in the game with this right now. After all the shit that happened with every Nintendo launch, man, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what they gonna mess up here? You're already talking about delays and, shortage on systems, bro. What are we talking about? If you did all this, you should have had so many damn systems available. You should be looking at your first record and see what you're doing. But they ain't doing it. No, we don't want to do that because we want to make sure we keep everything the way we got it, and we going to keep it that way. No, man. Make it make sense for me, bro. And I'm just being serious. Make it make sense, and I'll be okay after that. But, the way they doing this shit now, it ain't making no sense, man. It feel like we losing, and we been losing, man, and nobody understand that. We need to win again. And you know what? As a collector of video games and things like that, man, certain systems they let die out too quick, like the Nintendo Wii U. Hell, the Wii looked like broke records, because it was so popular, and it's still selling like hotcakes, man. That's the shit that got me. You look at systems, man, whereas, all the, first party support has been pulled, man, but the Switch, even the Switch did good, man. I had a Switch like 3 different times. I sold the first one. The second one, my wife got me, and, no, the third one she got me. I bought myself a portable one, and it wasn't, the greatest. I wanted to hook it up to TV. And this is the thing that I'm looking at, man. We need to have boundaries and standards, man. We need to hold these companies accountable for the shit they doing to us. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.